Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and first of all, thank you all very much. Now that we have come to the end of the second games in this Asian Cup group stage. I was going to say Asian Games, but no, this is the Asian Cup. And yeah, thank you all very much for all the subscriptions that are coming. And if you are not subscribed yet, please, if you like what I do, please consider putting likes, subscribing to the channel, and I mean, we have a lot of stuff to talk about, not just in the Asian Cup, but also going forward. So anyways, let's talk about this game. As I said before, this is the game that ended the second games in this group stage of the Asian Cup. This was a game where a lot of people were curious and are still curious to see the real Saudi Arabia of Roberto Mancini. Roberto Mancini has had a couple of issues with his national team. There were talks about issues with the players and stuff, and so this game was really important to perhaps take away the attention from that part, from those things, and perhaps this was the game where Saudi Arabia was hoping to get a restart into their Asian Cup campaign, even though they've won against Oman, but they wanted to win in a convincing fashion in this one. And honestly, they've won 2-0. Yes, they are qualified to the round of 16, but this game wasn't convincing. Roberto Mancini wasn't happy at the end of the game, and again, Kyrgyzstan was with 10 men after just 9 minutes. Akhmatov gets ejected because of a rough foul. And then at the beginning of the second half, we see a similar thing. There is a rough foul by Merk, VAR intervenes, and there is a second red card to the Kyrgyzstan national team, and they played the first half with 10 men, the second half with 9. So and even though they were with 10 men in the first half, 9 men in the second one, Kyrgyzstan had an absolutely great defensive game. They didn't suffer too much being 9 men. Like, of course they suffered because they were just 9 men on the field, but they didn't suffer that much as someone would expect a Kyrgyzstan team against with 9 men against an 11-man Saudi Arabia national team. And yeah, I mean, and mostly it's because of the game of this Saudi team that isn't really convincing that much. They don't pressure, they don't try to get into the area with Salem El Dosari or Saud with Al Burakan. They try from outside the area, and perhaps you have some kind of individual plays where they try to get in with their talent that they certainly have. And the first goal pretty much comes in a similar fashion. We have a shot from outside the area that gets deviated from a Kyrgyz defender. The ball gets to the post, goes outside. There is a cross inside from Saud to Mohamed Kano, and Mohamed Kano scores with a header. Saudi Arabia goes in front, and during the second half, the score was always with a 1-0 lead for Saudi Arabia. And then there is a mistake by Tokotaev at the 84th minute with a shot from outside the area of Faisal Al-Ghamdi. So Saudi Arabia goes ahead 2-0, and that was really a mistake that, yes, Tokotaev shouldn't have done. He tried to go with his fist to get away the ball, but he basically didn't calculate the trajectory of the ball in the right way, so the ball got in. But yeah, I mean, Tokotaev played a good game. So besides that, a goalkeeper position is a tough one, because if you have one mistake, that's the one that people are gonna look at. But he had an absolutely great game. It wasn't an easy one. When you are 9 men against 11, it's never easy. And Kyrgyzstan are not eliminated from this tournament. They still have the possibility to move forward. Let's check the standings quickly. So here we have the standings of Group F. Saudi Arabia leads this group with 6 points. We have Thailand with 4, Oman with 1, and the Kyrgyz Republic with 0. And Kyrgyz Republic still have the possibility to qualify. They need a win, a big win in the last game against Oman, and it's possible. Kyrgyzstan have beaten Oman in the World Cup qualifiers. That was a 1-0 win, if I'm not wrong, in Bishkek. So that's possible, but they need to be in the best form possible. And of course, missing now both Merk and Akhmatov. It's not helping, but that's what they need to do right now, and they're not eliminated, so that's the most important thing. Thailand against Saudi Arabia, again, Mancini didn't seem happy. It's gonna be interesting to see what he's gonna say about this game and about his national team and how they are performing. But Thailand is a good national team, and I think they have a good shot to win the group. I think Thailand can win the group, absolutely. They can get an advantage on Saudi Arabia not being on their top form. But again, still, I'm gonna say this: Saudi Arabia might not be in their top form, but they are a really talented team. Roberto Mancini has a lot of experience, so if they find a way to get out of this situation, even though, again, they won 2 games, they're at 6 points, so things are good. But the game, how they're playing is not great. So that's the point that I wanna make sure, because people will say, oh, they have 6 points, they've won the first 2 games of this Asian Cup. Yes, I know that, I'm aware of that, but how they're playing, this is not great. That's the part that is not great. Against Oman, they risked to tie the game or even lose it. Against Kyrgyzstan, they were ahead with 1 man in the first half and with 2 men in the second half. So what we are talking about here is on the style of the play, on the tactics, and that part of football that is always very important if you want to go deep into a tournament and perhaps contend for the title. That's what I'm talking about. Thailand against Saudi Arabia is going to be really interesting, and Oman against Kyrgyzstan is going to be really, really fun, because these are going to be 2 teams fighting for their life, fighting to stay in the competition and go to the knockout stages. And these are 2 teams that know each other pretty well and can really play good football. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you again very much for all the subscriptions that are coming. My voice is going away these days because of all the talking, and I wasn't feeling really well lately. But yeah, thank you all very much for all the views, subscriptions, likes, and whatever. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you very much.